everybody, and welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. That was weird. I had some studio gremlin snafu, but hopefully we got that all fixed up. Yes, even Satan's here. Maybe Satan did it. I don't know. I could see that. It's like, let's mess up with the broadcast. Yes. Hopefully, hopefully everybody has been doing good. Here on this Thursday, I just got done having my little procedure. Yes, that's right, Fred. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. My procedure, they said they found one small itty bitty thing, but other than that, went good. So I'm not expecting it to be anything. At least let's hope not, right? So that's what the procedure was this afternoon. So I thought I'd come up on here for the usual 60 to 90 minute fest. Oh, well, look at you. Thank you. Seriously, I do not deserve it. I do not, but thank you nevertheless. But I'll tell you this though: if you've ever been through one of those little colonoscopy things, it is no fun. No eat, no this. Telling you, glad to have this. Glad to have this back. That's for sure. And some real food. That is a fact. But like I said, I know. Hopefully, everybody's doing good in whatever part of the world they're in right now. And I once again thank you, Fred, for that donation. It's always appreciative because the money always goes to cheap coffee, cheap records, or to help offset that StreamYard fee that we do every month here. That is a fact. Um, Anyways, to the dozen of you, thank you for coming on by. I want to also thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. Like I said, we did get one or two new ones, but we just don't know who they are yet in the system. Um, I've been watching different videos this last couple of days, especially yesterday. I see that several different people on several different channels were talking, of course, about the record store day stuff. But you know what? I'm sorry, I got burned out a few years ago on RSD stuff. And to top that off, what's really funny? The real shitty RSD titles are always the ones that are sitting there in the bins for years and years. I've seen it, case point. And the really good stuff, I know this sounds goofy, but if you can wait 6 months to a year, chances are it's going to get re released in a proper form. Not everything, obviously, but some. And so it's like, this is where you have to be like the Rolling Stones and have time is on my side, maybe. That's all there is to it about the RSD stuff. I told a friend of mine about, what was it? One of the things is a King Crimson Live 74 thing. I think it's a double disc that's coming out. She's a fan of King Crimson, Donna Joe Cat Lady. Hey, Walrus, good to see you. Good to see you. I know it's been a little while since I've seen you, but yeah. So record store day. You know what? Every day is record store day. At least with this guy here, and hopefully maybe after I get paid, I'll go peruse around. I never expect to find anything. If I find something, I find something. If I don't, oh well. I've got lots of material. Looking forward to the John Prine and the Neil Young. Okay, well, like I said, I have not had a chance to look at the lists. Boot. I have not had a chance to look at the lists exactly. And I will. I usually peruse them at least once. Oh, here we go. Marcus says King Crimson Live 74 album should be good, as is the Black Sabbath 7-star release. Are they finally putting out 7-star? See, I wonder if it's any different with the RSD because I've got an original 7-star. I do. Hey, Eric. Like I said, they only found one teensy weensy thing. Other than that, went fine. So that's what, and they're gonna go let me know in the next week. But I may be because of that news. I might be going back to every 5 years, which would be nice. We'll see. Now you got me wondering. I'm gonna have to after the show tonight. I'll have to go over those lists maybe and see what the heck if there's anything. Brandon, goodly to see you. Definitely goodly to see you. Since I've got 15 people in here. Smash the like button if you care to, and check your subscriptions to see that you are subbed to this idiot. That's right, the one that likes to try and entertain you with strange music, strange news, strange people. But yet we have one of the coolest broadcasts here in the VC. I don't care what anybody says. I may not be the best, but I am one of the most unique, and that is a fact. Always, as Mello would say, fact. Hey, Penny Lane in my ears and in my eyes. Good to see you as well. So there's a reason why I titled it "Oh Well VC," but you have to wait till literally the end to see the explanation of the title. Yeah, I know I kind of threw things off a little bit. Would you say you're the official? Never. I would never say I'm the official. In fact, I like being a bootleg. Bootleg is a little more sneakier, a little more exciting, and a little more dirty. Yes, it is. That's what I always thought about bootlegs. I love bootlegs. I've heard that the British Record Store Day website is much better for finding things. Well, I bet. I bet. I wonder if, I wonder, Eric, if it has to do with some of the European rights clearances are a little different there than they are in the U.S. That could be part of it. That's my guess anyway. Well, thank you, Satan. When I'm official in your book, does that mean I'm going to be going there when I'm dead? Oh, no. I was hoping. I was so hoping. I know, right? And so you have a Queen Life bootleg. That's going. It's heavy. I'm trying to think how many. I don't have many bootlegs. I've got. He's the Psycho bootleg. That's right. I wonder what would be on that stuff, huh? What do I got? I've got I've got maybe one or two Beatle bootlegs. A Cheap Trick bootleg. I've got a handful of bootleg CDs more than I have bootleg albums that I've found over the years. The Canadian list is interesting. Bands I've long forgot about are getting real. Oh, Honeymoon Suite. I got a new girl now. I always love that song. She's a lot like you. Anyways, these first four songs that I've got in the queue, I just didn't have enough room in the last episode. I just didn't. So I wanted to kind of put them on early in this as an extended addendum, if you will, from Tuesday's show to the 20 people out here. What we were talking about on Tuesday's shows was the day the music died, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, Big Bopper, and the passing of Chuck Negron. I've heard both versions. I don't know which is official. But that's what the first four songs in this are going to be continuations. So this first one here, from September 1958, it was recorded, okay? I want to say it was released in November of 58. But Lou Giordano, okay, with a song called Don't You Know. Buddy Holly on guitar and backing vocals, and so is Phil Everly, and both of them are doing falsetto. Yes, it's kind of strange, but it's kind of cool. So let's dig this. It's not even 2 minutes. That's a good question. I don't know.
You ask me if I love you, it makes me wonder why. You ask me oh so often, I ought to tell you a lie. Don't you know, I love you so. It plainly shows everywhere I go. Don't you know, I love you so. And it plainly shows everywhere I go.
See, it's stuff like that as to why I love bootlegs so much.
I love you over 1,000,000 times. If I don't soon convince you, I'll soon go out of my mind. Don't you know, I love you so. It plainly shows everywhere I go. Don't you know, I love you so, and it plainly shows everywhere I go. Must I always tell you when it's plain to see? Of all the girls I've known, dear, you're the one for me. Don't you know? I love you so. It plainly shows everywhere I go. Oh, oh, don't you know? I love you so. And it plainly shows everywhere I go. Don't you know? I love you so. It plainly shows everywhere I go. Oh, oh, don't you know? I love you so. And it plainly shows everywhere I go.
There you go, Lou Giordano, which was a real singer. People kept saying, "Oh no, it's Phil Everly in disguise." No, it's not. So, but Phil Everly, Buddy Holly doing falsetto backing vocals, Buddy on guitar. There you go. I'm sure that there's a Kiss Live at Wonderland release on one of those unofficial box sets that cost $400. The package is usually nice. Posters, ticket recreations, 8x10. I love when they do that stuff. And I also love it when this guy's got time to come on up. Yes, that's right.
G'day. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How you
Right.
doing, Brandon?
Here we go. It's in action.
Concert passes for everyone.
Nah, unfortunately, it is pak choi seeds.
Oh.
I know.
Well, we'll take it.
I know. We'll just pretend it's the Juliet Lewis backstage pass. All right.
Oh, there you go. Giordano's back in the 80s, great deep dish pizza. I don't know if it still is. Eric.
I just thought I'd pop up quickly, just say g'day. I might come back on when I get home, but I just wanted to say g'day.
Yay.
Have you been? Sorry, go.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Sorry. I was over at Pumping Vinyl's thing, and his video went private. It was that. I'm not sure what that means, but I was interested that it just went private, so it doesn't matter.
Know. That's weird.
A question for the ages. Elvis Presley or Little Richard? Or Sam and Dave?
Little Richard.
Yeah, I would have to say. I really do think he's.
Hey, Trish.
I really do think he's the progenitor of what was to become rock and roll. I really do think that, because he had the flair, the musicianship. He's great, man. So.
See, even Fred goes Little Richard by a mile.
Yeah, man. Hey, Fred. Well, look, I've got to get back to it because I'm going to be shutting up shop in 15 minutes. If I'm back up, I'll let you know. Hooroo, yeah? See you, man.
Thank you. See ya. How goodly of you. Always nice to have him on From Down Under. But yes, definitely Little Richard the Architect. I'm telling you. I wish I could have gone and seen him play. All right. This next one, late 1958, it was an instrumental, and it was under a pseudonym. That's right, under a pseudonym. Fast Freight by R.V. Allens, which was Ritchie Valens in disguise. Nobody knows why Bob Keane, the head honcho of Delphi, decided to put it out as a under an alias. But here's 2 minutes worth. A 16-year-old Ritchie Valens on guitar, otherwise known as R.V. Allens, for Fast Freight. There is a really cool book that I'm reading right now, actually, about the day the music died, which after I get done reading it, maybe we'll touch base on it a little bit. But the writing of it is actually really nice and concise and factual. In fact, they started out with separate chapters for each of the three. And then, of course, they also touched on Dion DiMucci and Frankie Sardo. And there was different local acts in the Winter Dance Party scene. And I thought, so far, this is a pretty good book. And this is actually where, like today's bits here, is where we've gleaned from that book, actually, to be able to give you guys audio samples of what I'm talking about. Now, this next one here, a little bit more minor of a hit than Chantilly Lace, but there was going to originally be two competing versions of this song, and Bopper wrote this song. The competing version died on the vine, per se, and this one ended up winning out. From 1958, Wyatt the Purple People Eater meets the Witch Doctor. Oh boy. Anyways, so that's the addendum of the holy trio, if you will, of 50s rock and roll. I'm telling you, just blows my mind sometimes to think. What was it? One thing I thought that was they mentioned a couple things actually that were quite interesting to me anyway, was that if they would have lasted to February 8th, 1959, they would have played at the Chicago Aragon Ballroom. I didn't know that. They were also, at least Buddy Holly was, looking at doing another Europe tour in March of 59. He was going to go back over to Europe and then also work on some more material when they got back, for the next record, the next album, whatever, if you will. Big Bopper had it after the Winter Dance Party. He had an opportunity to go tour Australia with I can't remember who was the other person, but things like that. And then maybe Richie Valens could have also finished high school too. That would have been all right. Now this guy here, I know that he would have probably loved to go to all those places. At least he finished high school. Fact.
Rock and roll, bro.
How's it going?
Good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Same here.
Another day we're alive,
Yeah, go figure, right? Go figure. I was just mentioning I had my procedure earlier this afternoon, and that seemed to have gone well. So we're good on that. Hooray! Awesome. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
That's what is it? That's my Droopy the dog imitation. I'm happy. I'm so very, very happy.
Thank you, sir.
Or it's like, listen, Spike, you son of a bitch. I saw the superhero video. Yes,
yeah, I was gonna see if we could play that later in the show, maybe like towards the end or something.
Yeah, we could do that.
That'd be awesome.
If you put a link, and then I can.
Yeah, I'll go on and send it to you in a little bit.
Sure. Good. That sounds good. In fact, I know if you can.
I really appreciate you, Bob.
Sure, if you can do that, maybe in the next couple minutes, I can put you in right after what I've got going next. Yeah, it rocked, she says.
It does.
It rocked indeed. Anyways, so we did for those three, right? But we also touched on Chuck Negrin also, and I wanted to play this one song that I like, and it features all of them pretty much in this tune from 1970. It was one of their big hits. But I always love the way this song goes. Somebody even brought it up in the chat, or maybe it was you, Mello. I can't remember.
Out in the country?
Yep.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Maybe it was you.
I love that song. It's such a great song. I was in almost a Three Dog Night cover band.
I'll tell you, I always love those guys. They always put
on to me like a
great albums.
That is a perfect song. I mean, perfectly written, perfectly executed. It's just, it sticks with you forever.
68 to 74. They really couldn't do any wrong.
No doubt.
Nope. Yeah, we're going to touch on Lamonte, actually. Lamonte, I don't know, we'll pronounce that right in a minute. But first, I'm going to set up this. Okay, so this is your new song.
Yes.
And I know you showed it on your channel.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. So basically, this is a Psycho Platter world premiere.
Yes.
I like that. This is called No Way.
No Way. You ever going back to, like, you know, dogs go back to their vomit? No way. It's basically the same concept.
What I could, I'm doing what I gotta get, it should feel good. It ain't no strain, but what is it wrong? I can't believe really that it's been so long. I can't tell if this make believe. This is a magic moment down in history. What is understood. I feel like I'm a neighbor in the neighborhood. Ain't no way it's gonna make my day. So watch you bang your head as you hear me play. It's alright when you don't have to fight. I'm blowing in the dark because my torch is bright. I just touch, it's burning flame. I'd rather burn out than to fade away. What will I see? It's been a long road down to OC. I'm gonna save you all the favor of every day. Now
Hey, Dwayne.
I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna spend it so I can make it. If you ask me, what would I say? If I'd ever go back and I say no way.
Awesome.
Everything I've been through now has made me proud. It's alright when it's Saturday night. I can dance upon the clock because I feel so light. I can't tell if this is make believe. This is a magic moment now in history. What will I say? It's been a long road back to OC. I'm gonna save it, all the flavor of every day. Now that I'm free, I'm gonna pay it, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna spend it so I can make it. If you ask me, what would I say? If I ever go back and I say no way.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate that.
You go. The brand new one from Melody. Yep. That's right.
Took a few hundred hours of putting it together, but
it was worth it.
Oh yeah, I just was messing around with AI and animating some of the comic book covers, and I happened to have that song playing in the background on a playlist of some of my originals. And when that came on, it blended so well with the animation. I was like, I'm just gonna make this into a video, and that's how it came about.
Nice, very, very nice.
Awesome.
All right. That was a palate cleanser.
Yeah, it was.
All right. So this next pair, Loser List brought him up, and actually, I was planning on doing it right now.
Nice.
Lamonte McLemore passed away at the age of 90. He was a founding member of the Fifth Dimension. Sing along with the Fifth Dimension, ladies and gentlemen. And I know that he actually met some of the members going back to 63. I'm not entirely sure when he was out of the band. I want to say by like 75, but I could be wrong on that. But we're going to play two tracks that he happened to both co-write. The first one here is A Love Like Ours.
Beautiful song.
Yeah. Yes.
I got Fifth Dimension. Pretty incredible.
It ended a few seconds before I thought it would. Oops. My bad.
All right.
Anyways.
That song was incredible.
I'm telling you, Fifth Dimension are underrated. Oop, what you got there? Oh, you gotta... Hang on a minute. Oh, there you go. I never seen that one.
This one has 22 hits. It's a double album. In a single, like, it's not a gatefold. It's a single record. It's got 2 records in there. And it's got that song that you played wasn't on here. But this is an incredible set. Incredible.
Yeah, I never seen that. That's weird.
Yeah. But it almost matches my shirt when you think about it.
was that on Bell?
Here, I'll show you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yep.
That's weird. I just never came across a copy of that.
Thank you for the fabulous hits.
I don't really honestly know. I know that some. I don't really know all the facts on this one, to tell you the truth, but she certainly was mad at the liberals. She was really getting angry, and there was just, I was going to go up there, but there was just way too much heat, and I just decided I'm like, screw it, I'll just do my show later. I almost was going to do it during her broadcast, but I'm like, eh.
You were smarter.
Yeah, I think so for once. Nah. The second twin spin of the Fifth Dimension here we have is the other co-write that he did. This one is called The Singer.
Singer. That's not on here either. I don't think so.
And that was our twin spin tribute to Lamont McLemore from the Fifth Dimension.
What's up, Sean?
At the age of 90. I could see that, unfortunately, in the future. If you could, keeps going like that. We don't want her to go like that, but yeah, you just never know. All right. So let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3.
I have one thing about Fifth Dimension.
Yes.
I would put them the closest to like a black progressive group as you can get. You know what I mean? Like when you hear some of their songs, it almost sounds like something that Emerson, Lake and Palmer could have done, like as their slower material and stuff. Very art rock. Very art rock. Like it's not. I don't even consider that their sound Motown or blue. I mean, it's definitely a soft rock sound to it.
Oh yeah. I mean, they don't play very much of it on the radio, but if whatever they play, it'd be Up and Away or once in a while I'll catch them playing
One Less Bell to Answer. I hear that a lot in the street market.
I haven't heard that in quite a while, but yeah, that's pretty much what you get out of it. Although
Right.
I can't
Oh, of
remember how.
course, Aquarius. You hear Aquarius every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, let's
I
face
love
it.
that
I
song.
think it's still funny. Right in the middle of this song, sing along with the Fifth Dimension. It's
But
like
it's just so funny. Out of all the black groups, like they were pretty much like an anomaly. Like there was no other black group like them.
nice, and that's why they did so well.
Right. I mean, some of them kind of glammed up a little bit. Earth, Wind, Fire went a little glam. So did Patti LaBelle, kind of adding some of that aesthetic of glam rock to their shtick. You know.
Yeah,
They're did very tastefully. They were the most tasteful group of that era, probably.
I don't know if they still exist, but the last time I checked, there was one member in 2019. One of the other woman, not Marilyn McCoo.
Professor Rock interviewed Marilyn McCoo and Billy.
Davis.
What's his name? Yeah, Billy Davis.
Yeah. But
that was, I think, in 2020, 21.
Sure. No, but they haven't been with the band in forever.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I said,
yeah.
It's just down to like the other woman,
right?
And whoever she's gotten. Like I said, if she's even still doing it, but this was like 2019 was the last sighting I could see, and that was in Branson. She came to Branson, for some. I don't know if we want to call it festival, but a series of concerts that were hosted by Jimmy Osmond, of all people. Yes. The Fifth Dimension definitely had an artistic and progressive edge, but please don't compare them to the horrific ELP, just my opinion.
Sorry, John.
All right. We've got some seldom seen and obscure 45 to spin, at least 5 of them. I've got the first one we've got here.
Every time you play a song, that's my smoking break.
Well, I guess you'll be getting 5 smoke breaks.
There you go. I'll be getting a lot of hits in.
From 1966, Gideon with Chris Lamb and Universals.
And Robert Lamb?
No, different spelling.
Right.
This song here is called Feeling, not to be confused with ELP Horrific. Someone needs to, oh my. Oh. It's just opinions. Just opinions, everybody. Just opinions. And what a lucky man he was.
That song that you just played, the singer sounds like so many different people, but he really sounds a lot like early Bob Seger. Like if you listen to early Bob Seger, the way he sang kind of has that Van Morrison, Eric Burdon kind of sound to him.
Never would have thought of that.
Yeah,
I guess
song.
From what I heard, I guess he lived his last days. Gideon did in Jersey. He lived in Jersey. Yeah, I guess at the end. I don't know.
Wow, I never knew that.
I guess everybody eventually goes to Jersey. Anyways.
Yes. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. This next one here. I think this is. I couldn't put a pin on it. It's either 1963 or 64. Oops, wrong button. I hate that. Former Motown singer. She jumps over to 20th Century Fox. She's such a cutie. Look at that. Yes.
Oh yeah.
With I'm Sorry.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I've been a fool for this fool. Where have you been, my long lost friend? Somehow I knew one day you'd come back again. You drop by to tell another lie. Oh, could it be you wanna tell me you're sorry?
thought you could walk in here like you walked out, then you're the fool of the year. So please don't waste my time. You are no longer mine. And if I'm hurting you, well, baby,
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sorry.
Just kind of sound that way, don't it?
Take me back again, for I've always loved you and will till the end of time.
Yes, I heard that before, but my heart can't hear you anymore.
I'm sorry, dear.
So am I, baby.
So sorry, dear.
I know you are, baby.
I'm sorry, dear.
You had nothing but you blew it,
So
baby.
sorry, dear.
My long lost friend.
There you go. I've got a handful of those 20th Century Fox Mary Wells sides. I think they do pretty nicely.
Good. She was definitely one of my favorite of the Supremes.
Definitely. She
Even though it was a hard
Supremes.
act for her to try to like take over after Dinah Ross left.
That's Mary Wilson.
I mean, yeah, Mary Wilson, right?
It's all good. It's all good. But still, to go from Motown to by the time she was at 20th Century, I mean the 20th Century stuff was pretty much like the last bits for her. Then after that, it kind of went, which is too bad. This next one, it's Motown related. It is, but it's not a Motown singer. In fact, it's kind of odd. At least I think so anyway, from 1964. This is a cover of Shop Around from Helen Shapiro. Now, if Helen Shapiro sounds familiar to you, that's good. But if not, Helen Shapiro was sort of a associate, confidant, a working opener for the Beatles.
Yeah, I mean, she had connections with them.
62, 63 tours. And so...
Didn't she get to record a song, too, didn't Paul write a song for her?
Yes. I just can't remember which one right now.
Right.
But here's her take on this. Indeed. From Helen Shapiro's take on the Smokey Robinson and the Miracles Shop Around. Yes. Oh, man. All right. This next one here, well, it's somebody I never heard of before. A lot of these I've never heard of before, but it's the digging. The digging is the fun part.
The fact that you keep finding them.
This one here on Scepter Records, Freddie Anisfield, A Place in the Sun, has backing vocals from Dee Dee Warwick and the Sweet Inspirations.
Oh.
Yes. So let's take a stab and listen to this.
Happiness dies young on a dirty street. We gotta go somewhere where the air is clean and sweet. The street we live on is a jungle by night, a nightmare by day. But I'll find a way to leave the slum far behind. I made up my mind. Our love will never die. I know I'll find the road that runs.
That's it. Thank you. Misery.
Place in the sun. In the sun. I gotta give our love a good place to grow. A place in the sun where I'm proud to go. You know I'm gonna work night and day to take you away. Stay with me, darling, and I promise someday we'll make the run place in the sun. A place in the sun. I'll find a place in the sun.
That's right. Place in the sun. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
I don't want to be coughing on your camera, so.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I feel good then.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's a fact. Fact on that. So this next one from 1965, Dina Johnson.
Dina
Johnson and the Breaking Point. That's the name of the song. Yes. I like that label.
Nice.
When we agreed to disagree, we thought it was the best thing for you and me, but we were wrong, so wrong. We had a love so strong. That's why I'm at the breaking point. I'm at the breaking point.
Me too.
Breaking point, baby, over you. Over you. I tell my heart not to reveal the hurt inside, you know that I feel. 'Cause when you're near, so close to me, my dear, that's when
What's up, Richard?
breaking point. I'm at the breaking point, baby. I'm at the breaking point.
Good to see you, Richard.
Over you. So before you see me crying, let's kiss and make up. My heart's been slowly dying, maybe wondering why we had to break
What a voice. My God. That was incredible, that last 30 seconds. Like, she was just like belting it like Ann Wilson almost.
See, you just never know what you're going to hear on this show, and that's the
That
reason
was
why.
incredible.
Yes.
That was incredible.
Oh, sure, Toby. Toby, now you show up. Yes, you get some lovin's, but you won't let me show you on camera. How rude. How very, very rude. Yeah, I hear you. Meow. She's like, I'm like, well, you know, your public misses you, but you don't care. She's been in heat again, but I think she's starting to slowly tail off.
Right.
Fun. I got one song left in the queue, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanna put you like on a fly on the wall aspect, and I don't mean AC/DC here.
Right.
So imagine if you were in Rockford, Illinois, this past Monday night, downtown Rockford to be precise. And there was a little bar called Mary's Place that's been there forever and ever and ever and ever. When I used to drive into downtown Rockford, I would see it from the road off of State Street.
Right.
And I am not. Oh, Randy, you bastard. Anyways,
Randy is so fun.
so once a month, there's a band called called the Monday Night Band. And who's in that Monday Night Band? Bunny Carlos from Cheap Trick.
Wow.
And also now in the band, featuring Zeno Hogan, who was the original lead singer of Cheap Trick and singer of a Milwaukee-based band called Bad Boy. And also John Brandt, who was the bass player of Cheap Trick from 1981 to 1986. So he was on all those 80s albums that you know of. And so I present to you Bunny Carlos
pretty good.
and the Monday Night Band live. I know. I don't normally do this. Huh?
They still do this now?
Yeah, they did this on Monday. And you get to hear their cover of Fleetwood Mac's Oh Well.
Oh, nice.
It was a packed house, too.
It looked like it. That is fucking great, and that was awesome.
I wish I was there.
Me too. I want to jam that song now, man. I forgot all about that song. Like, I played it like years ago. I have to bring it back. It's such a great tune.
But anyways, I heard they were very nice, and actually, they'll stick around after the show. And I think it's like, because I guess some fans kind of over abuse the autograph policy that they give 2 apiece. And that's kind of nice. At least you get something out of it too. So hopefully I can
don't bring 30 items, man. I mean, I hate when people do that.
I hate to admit it. I hate to admit it. The most I think I ever brought was 5, and that was Davy Jones and Al Stewart, and they were not the same items. They were different.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Like, you know, I'm talking about oppressing an artist. I've seen it, like, in lines where they got, like, 10, 20 items. Can you sign all these? Like, are you serious? Like with 500 people in line waiting to, somebody will do that shit. And it's just like,
See,
one
now
item.
if I was going to do that, I would go off and go, I can give you money.
Nah,
Sometimes that might make a difference, but I'm just saying. I wouldn't do it personally.
yeah, but
I'm
I also
saying,
feel for the people waiting in line to do it, because that extra.
That's true.
It's just
I mean,
courtesy.
that's the reason why most of the time like I said, I only usually bring anywhere from 2 to 3 items. That I don't expect all the items to be signed, if at all, and they have the choice of signing whatever they feel like they want to sign.
Right.
That's all there is to it.
I mean, people will break out guitars and everything, man. Like full guitars, full drum skins and like all kinds of like things.
Yeah.
I see somebody bring a fake leg to what's his name, Chris Squire, and yes, they had him sign his fake leg.
Oh my God, that's too funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all being here. We went about 70 minutes today, and that's fine. That's fine. Possibly next show. Very unusual. I may do one around noon Saturday.
Okay.
Noon. So possibly. It all depends. I'm not going to hold my breath on it, but it's a possibility that that's what I'm thinking about going next. But if we don't do one,
if not at noon, would it be later that day?
Not too much later on Saturday. Right. No. If we don't do one Saturday, then will you stop backing up against me, Kat? Tuesday will be February 10th. That will also be my 15th anniversary on YouTube.
Wow.
Yes, we will have made it 15 years, Lord willing. Thank you very much, Trish, and everyone else here for being on. I want to thank Brandon for popping in too as well, along with Melody here. And I want to thank everybody. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you, Fred, for the donation. Everybody take care. God bless. Rock on. Here's an old bearded fat man chewing another 45. Good night, everybody. Love you.
Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.